And here we go, Flight Plan for Excellence, Vandalia Butler Schools 2012. Very quickly, you'll see we also have core strategies. It's not outlined in a building. We didn't use the same schematic again, but you can see, and I won't read them for you, but these are A through F, the core strategies that we'll be working on over the next 5 years. And these are the very core strategies that we want feedback from you on tonight as you fill out those pink slips. If you think we've missed the mark on on one of these or more than one of these, we want that kind of feedback from those of you who are our critical friends. It's really important that as we look ahead, that we move the district forward in tandem with what the community feels are its goals, priorities, and direction. The first, under that first core strategy, meeting the needs of all individual learners, one of the things that is documented that we place heavy value on is that intervention early. One of the proven scientifically based strategies, if you will, that's got years and years of documented success behind it is intervening early with our young learners. So we want to continue those practices. We feel that they've been successful for us, but particularly by grade 2, we want to make sure that we've done the right we've provided the right kinds of intervention. You'll see data, increased use of data reflected on a number of the strategies, and you see it here in terms of using data to drive instructional decisions so that we're able to measure whatever it is we're working on, and then we can build our strategies moving forward, based on the actual measurements that we've set forward. And then we want to also support learners in inclusive settings. So part of that is federal legislation and has been so since 1975, but equally as important, it's the right thing to do. All students need to be learning in inclusive environments to the best of their abilities with age-level peers so that students learn to interact socially with students who are different, and also so that our students who wouldn't have an opportunity to hear all of those really good and strong questions if they were offset in rooms where students were all, clustered with lower abilities, they wouldn't hear those same kinds of questions. So that's a critical part of the plan for us. We want to make sure that we evaluate we do and discontinue practices that don't work. It's very critical to us for parents to trust to trust the district, and we have that transparent communication between the classroom and the parents on learning progress. That's part of that parent viewer that we're talking about, but also a part of our ongoing practices relative to parent-teacher conferences and just increasing the opportunities for that kind of communication, whether it be with team-level meetings or individual teachers. Number 7 really speaks specifically to I'm mentioning the parent viewer and the use of the website for increased information there. And our hopes are that we'll also have websites built in the future. Some of our teachers here at the high school do have the students completing tests and quizzes online, and that's worked very well for them. Our hope is that we'll be able to add more of that as we move forward. And likewise, business partnerships throughout the community. We have a number of really strong business partners who help us in a variety of ways, from athletics to materials to volunteering in the classroom when we need help with that. But we want to increase that involvement and continue to build that strong relationship with our business partners. And likewise, improving the alignment of assessment and teaching at all grade levels involves an ongoing look back and forth at making sure that whatever it is that we're teaching is in fact aligned with what we're assessing, and that will come under question as the content standards come in under their first era of revision, and that will happen during this next 5-year plan. Here the state has rolled out those content standards, but they'll be revised at a state level, and again that will call for us some opportunities to actually realign some of the testing. One of the things we were able to do this year, we've used a Terra Nova test to give us an additional piece of information, both at the 9th grade and again at the elementary. We use that test to give us information about our young learners to determine who might qualify for gifted services. But there were a number of grade levels where we were able to discontinue that test because some of the other assessments that we're currently using provide the information that we need. And it's always a good thing when we're able to take something off of the plates, and so we were able to remove that this year, if you will.